Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty. It is August the 29th. It's Saturday. It's a weekend. Not a particularly great weekend out there because it looks like we're going to have a fair amount of rain off and on today. It's my day 167. That is so hard to believe. Couple of things for you here. You're going to see up here, over here, and over here. You're going to see the numbers. We are not proud of these numbers today. Let me give them to you first. You'll see them up on the screen, and then I'll give you the county by county numbers as I do every day. Number one, total number of new deaths reported in the past 24 hours. Not necessarily happened in the past 24 hours, but reported 143. And you'll see that up there, and it will be in red because it's an increase over 89 yesterday. Now, with respect to the positives are 3,197, and you're going to see those in green because that's down by 618 from yesterday. Yesterday, the positives were 3,815. Today, the positives are 3,197. I remind you this occasionally that the worst day we've had for positives was 15,300, and that was on July the 12th. And the worst day we had for deaths was August the 11th, and that was 276. One other bit of bad news to report, our 7-day moving averages are moving up instead of down. You heard me right, up instead of down. And you're going to see those 7-day moving averages right up here. And the number now is 115.14. I'll tell you a little bit more about that when I get to the county by county things. All right, headlines in the news. So we have all sorts of events taking place, kind of sporting events if you like sort of sporting things. If you ski, well, you can start skiing in Colorado on November the 20th. But everybody is required to be on the mountain in Vail, Colorado with a mask on. Yes, you are going to mask up to ski this year. No matter what the weather or what the temperature is like, you will be masking, and distance spacing on the lifts. So you know how those lifts have those big wide seats, and you are going to be sitting in there if you're with your family or your spouse, and it's a two car lift person, then you can sit next to that person if it's your wife. If it's not your wife, it will only be one person there. And if it's one of those big wide seats, there will be one person on the left and one person on the right. And I think they hold 6, so there'll be 4 empty spaces in there. So that's how it's going to work. So if a lot of people happen to be skiing, it's going to take a while to get up and down those lifts. But they are planning on opening November the 20th. Now, I'm not really sure how they came up with this number. I guess it's just a goal. Our goal is November the 20th. We're going to open November the 20th. Now, if there's no snow, you can go out there and you can play golf and all that sort of thing on November the 20th. And that's happened. I've been there in November when it was November the whatever it was they were supposed to open, and we were on the golf course. I wasn't. I was playing tennis because I don't play golf. Now, Tour de France started today, departing from Nice. Actually, it was Nice to Nice, about 96 miles in the rain. A lot of rain over there. It's going to be on every day, I think, for like 23 days. You can see it on NBC Sports Network, and it's fabulous. The scenery is terrific. I told you this yesterday, and I'll remind you again today. If you don't like the bicycle race, forget it. Just watch it for the scenery. The scenery is terrific. NBC Sports, you'll see it quite frequently. They repeat it again. It was on early this morning, and you'll see it again later on today. And then, tennis fans, U.S. Open Tennis starts August the 31st in New York. That's next week. So for you fans, that will be at the Billie Jean Tennis Center. You tennis fans, yes, the U.S. Open Tennis will start. Djokovic, I think, is ranked number 1 for that event. All righty, here in Vero Beach, Ryder's Gourmet Market opening on Cardinal Drive. And you say, okay, where is that? Well, Vero Beach is getting a new delicatessen and dining spot next week as Ryder's debuts in a renovated building on Cardinal Drive. The owner, Tom Ryder, says the gourmet market, which will be takeout meals on site, outdoor dining, and there will be a soft opening prior to Labor Day. That means they're opening next week, sort of a soft opening. The property, formerly the home of the Superstop convenience store, has undergone a complete transformation, both inside and out in recent months, with the addition of a 1,500 square foot kitchen and the creation of a secret garden on the north side of the building where people can eat outside and enjoy themselves in a space One passersby said it's reminiscent of McKee Gardens. It's across the street from the Tides restaurant on Cardinal Drive. So if you're heading towards the Ocean Grill on 60 and you come to Cardinal, hang a right, and go down, and on the right-hand side, a couple of blocks, 4 or 5 blocks down, you'll see the Tides on the right, and on the left-hand side is this former place which was called some kind of stop. I'm not super stop, and now it is called Ryder's Gourmet Market. So that's pretty exciting. Okay. Do a little shameless plug today for Classic America and Mostly Sinatra, my music channels. It's classicamerica.net. And if you are enjoying, like to hear very nice, beautiful Christian music, we got some Catholic music in there, and we have a lot of Christian music, Christian hymns, Sunday morning from midnight Saturday night until noon on Sunday. That would be tomorrow. So if you're watching this first thing Sunday morning, you'll be able to pop it in, classicamerica.net. No charge, doesn't cost anything to listen. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not selling anything. And the Mostly Sinatra, that's mostlysinatra.com. Every third song is a Sinatra song, and the other two are the Streisand's and the Tony Bennett's and things like that. Okay, got that? All righty, now let's talk about COVIDiots. I say this every day. Please do not be a COVIDiot. We really want this thing to get better faster, and the faster we don't go out, and we have to social distance, and we have to wear those masks. And if we do so, this might slow down just a little bit. But right now our numbers are on the increase instead of the decrease, and that's not good. And don't forget to push the like button. Please don't forget to push the like button. All right, the weather forecast now for the Treasure Coast today. Partly cloudy with afternoon showers or thunderstorms. High 91 degrees. The winds south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the chance of rain today is 60%. We're getting a little bit of that 60% out there right now at noontime today. And then tonight, thunderstorms early, then cloudy skies after midnight, low 74. The winds light and variable. Chance of rain tonight's 80%, so it's going to come down a little bit tonight. And then tomorrow on Sunday, scattered thunderstorms in the morning, then mainly cloudy during the afternoon with thunderstorms likely, high 89 degrees, winds west-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The chance of rain tomorrow is about 80%. Alrighty, folks, we're going to pop right into the numbers, and you take a look and see what we've got going here with our numbers today. But I've already told you can see what's up there, and then I'll show you the county-by-county numbers. I got a couple of little extra things I'm going to throw in there today for Indian River County. I can show you a little chart and graph on that as well. So back in a flash with the numbers. Alrighty, folks, back in a flash. Here we go with the numbers for Saturday, August the 29th. Let's take a look at the entire state of Florida first. Not good news again. 143 new deaths to report. That's over the 89 we had yesterday, which means it was an increase of 54 more deaths than we had yesterday. Yesterday, 89. Today, 143, an increase of 54. However, the positives now, today's a different day. The positives today were down by 618. So the new positives for today, 3,197 versus yesterday of 3,815. So it's down by 618 over yesterday. All right, well, so that's maybe something. I don't know. We're not all excited about the positives or negatives so much as we are about the deaths. But unfortunately, we're back up, and that's going to very much affect our moving averages. And in addition to that, I'll tell you right now, you'll see it up here on the screen. Well, you've already seen it on the screen. It was 115.14, but we'll get there in just a moment for the moving averages. Now, let's take a look at Miami-Dade. That's Miami. 27 new deaths to report, 620 new positives. I need to remind you all the time when we say these new positives and new deaths in the past 24 hours, that just means that when the numbers were put into the system, that's what they were. It does not mean, I have to tell you this just about every day, that those events actually took place in the past 24 hours. They may have all different dates in them when they come in, but they only report them when they come in for this particular day. That's probably clear as mud, right? Well, bottom line is it doesn't necessarily mean the event took place that day, but they're not going to go back and correct the other days. All right, Broward County, Fort Lauderdale, 8 new deaths to report, 251 new positives. And then in Palm Beach County, 18 new deaths to report, 172 new positives. Alrighty, now in Orange County, that's Orlando, 6 new deaths to report and 164 new positives. In Brevard County is Melbourne, 2 new deaths to report and 50 new positives. In St. Lucie County, that's Fort Pierce, good news, no new deaths to report and 43 new positives. Martin County is Stewart, no new deaths to report and 58 new positives. And then in Indian River County, where I am, 1 new death to report, 16 new positives. Now, if you break out 32963, the zip code where I am here on the Barrier Island, no new positives to report, and 32960, 9 new positives in Vero Beach proper. That's on the west side of the Intracoastal Waterway. All right, now we're going to slide over here and take a look at the 7-day moving averages for the deaths, and that is 115.14. Yesterday, it was 109.71 and then 113.57. It will be more graphically displayed when I show you the next chart. So stand by. Alrighty, folks, here are the 7-day moving averages. Each one of these represents a day. Here we are down here at 8:29. As you can see, we started out here at 8:18, and we were right around 170, and now we're heading back up again. Absolutely not good. That is today, 8:29, and that's reflecting the new number for today, and that new number was 115.14. Yesterday it was 109. Right here it was 109.71, and then the day before that it was 113.57, and then there was 111 over here. So we seem to be down, up a little bit, down, and now we're back up again. We're losing some ground here. Not a good thing. All right, some of you have asked to show the World Health Meter as to how we stand with respect to the rest of the world with respect to total deaths. And if you take a look at this, you'll notice that the USA, with 186,255, leads the way. Unfortunately, we don't want to be at the top of the pack. We want to be at the bottom of the pack, but that's what it is. If you go down to Brazil being next, 119,594. Then India, look at that, down at 63,170. Mexico, 63,146. The UK, that's England, 41,498. Italy, 35,473. France, 30,596. Spain, 29,011. Peru, 28,471. In Iran, I should say, make sure you say that right, Crider, is 21,359. But look at this. We are leading the pack with 186,255. Not a good thing. I hate to report this, but you asked me to show it to you, and there it is. Now, I'm going to show you one other thing. Stand by. Showed you these yesterday. This is the United States and where we stand with respect to the United States. Now, here we go again. In the United States, New York leads the pack with 33,005. At least we're not number one in this area in the United States. New Jersey, 16,034. California, 12,839. Texas, 12,667. Here we are in Florida in 5th place, 11,105. And then behind us comes Massachusetts, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Now, I don't know about these numbers here. I'm not positively sure. I hope that that is correct. Maybe they haven't gotten in like ours don't get in as well. But they're not showing any new deaths in New York or New Jersey for today. Let's see what it says for yesterday. Well, that's probably true. Let's go back here and take a look at the total deaths yesterday. All right, now yesterday the total deaths, for example, because this is accurate, yesterday there were, New York had 11 new deaths, New Jersey had 8, 11 and 8. Look at those big states with only 11 and 8. 145 for California, 168 for Texas, and in Florida yesterday we had 89. So that'll kind of give you an idea of what's going on with these things. All right, somebody else has asked about Vero Beach. This is the Vero Beach dashboard, and their positivity rate is working at 9.29%. They want to be under 10%, so we're doing okay in that respect. Now, this is not updated. This was the most recently updated. It was on the 27th, and here we are on the 29th, and they had 19 new positives. But this will show you what's going on in Indian River County with respect to positives and the positive test that came back. And you can see it is a gradual decline. Our worst day here in the past 30 days was on 8/1, and that was 66. And down here we are at on the 27th at 19. Here on the 25th, we were down to 8. That was one of the lowest days. On the 18th, we were at 8 as well. It does look like we are on a little bit of a decline, but then take a look at this. This could mean we are increasing. Hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. But that's pretty much what's going on here with respect to that. So there is Indian River County. That's Vero Beach. And here we are with the global view. The USA cases, 5,919,670. This is as of, let's take a look at the time here, 11:48 on Saturday morning on the 29th of August. Take a look at the USA deaths, 182,025. And the global cases, 24,795,970. Let me move this over to the left just a little bit, and you'll be able to see the global deaths, 838,391. Alrighty, folks, those are the numbers for Saturday, August the 29th. Got them in at about 11 o'clock. Fortunately, they're getting in right on time again. That's really a good thing. So I'm able to get them up to you more quickly than I have in past some of the days out. You may remember last week, one time I didn't get them in until like 7:45 in the evening. Okay, got a couple little more things to tell you about, so stand by. Alrighty, folks, thank you very much for watching. Sorry, no Pet Patrol today, but if you have pictures for my Pet Patrol, please send them to me at roncrider@gmail.com. Anything but a snake will probably do. I haven't had to throw out anybody else except the snakes, and yet people continue to send me snakes. I got more snakes than I got pets. They're doing that just to harass me. I know you're doing it for that reason. So, yeah, please send me some pictures of your pets. I sure would like to get those pets going again. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. I got all sorts of things going on, so I might be a little rushed, but I will try to get this done as soon as I possibly can. And as I say every day, always be a part of the solution and never, ever part of the problem. If you haven't done so, please push the like button. I would appreciate that very much. You have a very blessed Saturday. Ron Crider, signing off.